Hello, students. This is Dr. Joseph. First, I want to begin this conversation, this instructional video, by affirming you in public, by recognizing your accomplishments, the achievements that you've made in the past 4 weeks. I know those 4 weeks have not been easy for many of you because some of you work two jobs, some of you are parents, and some of you are single parents. But you know what? You made a commitment to getting the works done. You made a commitment to read every day, to submit the assignments on time. I'm very proud of you. I want to affirm you. I want to commend you. I want to recognize your accomplishments. And at the beginning of this week, week 5. So I have assigned some text in our book. Let's start with readings on the argumentative essay. So you were able to read some good text on the subject matter. For example, in chapter 6, what does it mean to argue? Chapter 20, social. And the big essay on the equality conundrum by Joshua. And I've also assigned some TED Talks videos to help you not only to frame the argumentative essay, but to understand what we mean by an argument from a scholarly academic perspective. What does it entail when we use the word persuade? To persuade, the art of persuasion, how to construct a strong argument. I hope the readings were very helpful to you because the process of making an argument, the process of defending a claim in a position could be a little challenging. Okay, but we're not done yet. In week 5, we're going to continue with the idea, the concept of an argument, the concept of rhetorical persuasion, the idea of a strong essay, writing in a strong essay. Now, I want to congratulate you to for you made it. You made it to week 5. We have 3 weeks left for this class to end. So, in this instructional video, I want to share with you some very important information, okay, some very important instruction on the argumentative essay. And I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm going to say. And also I want you to read carefully. I'm gonna everything I'm saying here, you see, it's a 5 page, it's a 4 page document. I already sent it to you. I just want to give you an overview, but I want to clarify a few things to you regarding the argumentative essay. Okay? And this is the first part of a 2 or 3 part instructional videos on the argumentative essay. So every student will write an argumentative essay on a topic of his or her choice. The essay itself will make an argument for a position or a claim. It must include a strong thesis statement, an introduction, and of course, paragraphs, body paragraph to use a broad category, and a conclusion. The essay itself, the argumentative essay, is a 5 to 6 page research paper that includes the following items. Please pay close attention. The planning outline, which you have already done for essay number 1, the literary essay that you've turned in on Friday, and the first half of the paper or the rough draft. That's a 3 page document, you will send, I mean, if you want to write the entire 6 page and submit it as a rough draft, that would be fine to me. And then the submission, final submission, will constitute the 5 to 6 page research paper. 5 to 6 pages excludes the works cited page. And the next element you're going to include is the annotated bibliography. Annotated bibliography. Okay, annotated bibliography you will include also the works cited page. So this paper itself is worth 35% of your grade. I'm sure 30% of your grade. Actually, my math is not good. Let's do the math. Planning outline, that's 5%. The rough draft, that's 10%. This was, remember the first one, for your first essay, I give you a completion grade, right? This rough draft is worth 10%, okay? The first 3 pages of the essay is worth 10%. So that's 15. The final draft is worth 10%, so that's 25. The annotated bibliography is 5%, that's 30, and the works cited page is 5%. To be able to receive all the 35%, right? The 35% of the essay, you have to write a very good essay and you have to pay very close attention to my instructions. So upon receiving the first half of the paper, I will provide feedback for subsequent revisions and final submissions, just like I have done for essay number 1, okay? So students, you will generate a thesis statement because in argumentative essay, you must have a thesis statement that is strong. So the paper must follow the MLA style and guideline. The works cited page, as I mentioned before, should include about 4 to 5 secondary sources on the topic you have chosen to study or to investigate. So the sources can be a combination of the following. Please listen to me carefully. Scholarly or peer-reviewed articles, books, encyclopedia, web source, magazine, and newspapers. So all secondary sources will be peer-reviewed. Please do not list or cite references from Wikipedia, Spark Notes, EndNotes, Cliff Notes, personal blogs, unedited and non-academic websites among your sources. If you are unsure about a source or a website to use, shoot me an email so I can respond to you, so I can clarify. Okay? Since I already sent this document to you, so I'm not going to go over the rubric because you can read that for yourself. I have attached a rubric with this paper. So I want to move on. Please read my expectations carefully so you know. I want to move on and talk about topic choices or research topics. So for your research paper, you will select one of the topics that I'm going to mention to investigate or study. The topics to choose from include social media, the economy, job income, technology and society, and freedom of speech and censorship. Students may not write on a different topic than what is recommended here. I'm going to go over the 5 choices. You have 5 choices that you can choose from. Let's go with the first category, social media. For example, does social media do more harm than good to our mental health? Use specific examples and evidence to support your argument. So you're going to take a perspective. Let's say if you believe social media do more harm than good to our mental health. So you're going to take that position. You're going to defend that position. By contrast, if you believe social media do more harm than good to our mental health, you also have to defend that position. So I'm looking for 4 to 5 sources for your paper. You can use more if you want to, but you have to make a compelling evidence for whatever for whatever position you choose in relation to social media and our mental health. The second category is the economy. Is the gig economy beneficial or detrimental to workers? Consider factors such as job and security, income stability, and work-life balance. Whatever, again, position you will take, you need to have strong, specific examples to justify, okay, your analysis and your claim. The third category is job income. So I'm asking you to write an essay to advocate for or against the implementation of a universal basis income. So you write an essay for, that means in favor or against the implementation of a universal basic income. I want you to consider the following factors, right? Economic, social, and ethical perspectives in your argument. And of course, you're going to support your position with evidence from research and case studies. The fourth category is technology and society. Should governments implement regulations to limit the use of artificial intelligence, what we call AI, in certain sectors? So you can discuss the potential benefits and drawbacks of using AI. Should governments implement the regulations to limit the use of AI in certain sectors? It could be, for example, in school, in your English class, or it could be in the health field, it could be in the agriculture field, it could be in different other fields. The last one, number 5, is censorship and freedom of speech. Should coding be a mandatory subject in schools? Should coding be a mandatory subject in schools? Discuss the potential benefits and challenges of integrating coding into the curriculum. So I've given you 5 broad categories: social media, economy, job income, technology and society, censorship and freedom of speech. And each one has a prompt. So you're going to choose one, not 2. Focus on one. If you choose social media, you cannot choose job income. If you choose job income, you cannot choose technology and society. So you choose one. Again, you cannot defend both positions. Okay? You have to, if you take social media causes more good to our mental health, that's the position you will defend. If you believe social media causes more harm to our mental health, that's the position you have to defend. You cannot be neutral on your argumentative essay. You have to take a firm position and you have to defend it. You have to make a case, present specific examples, use solid resources, and then to support your argument. I will be posting 2 more instructional videos on the art of persuasion. What is an argumentative essay? See you later.